A very good day to all students. I am Prashant Kumar, taking chapter 6 of your class 11 statistics books, bar diagram and pie diagram. Earlier, in part first of this chapter, I have informed you about the different types of diagram such as subdivided diagram, simple bar diagram, multiple bar diagram. So, in this part of this video, I have told you the remaining diagrams which are in the syllabus of your class 11 prescribed by CBSE. But before describing the chapter, I would like to tell you that please subscribe the channel of Brahmdat Saraswati Senior Secondary School and press the bell icon for getting latest videos of your subjects. So, starting broken scale bar diagram. This diagram is used when value of some variable is too high or too low as compared to other values in the set. ये डायग्राम जनरली हम जब यूज करते हैं जब हम ये देखते हैं कि जो वैल्यूज हैं वो बहुत ज़्यादा हाई हैं या बहुत ज़्यादा लो हैं और उसके लिए हमें प्रॉपर स्केल लेना थोड़ा सा मुश्किल हो जाता है. In this diagram, illustration 9, minimum value 20 and maximum value 4800. So, we have to picturize it at a broken scale bar diagram. Now, bilateral or deviation. Earlier, all the diagram which we have seen all have पॉजिटिव वैल्यू, आइदर पॉजिटिव और नेगेटिव. जितने भी इससे पहले हमने डायग्राम देखे हैं या तो सबकी पॉजिटिव वैल्यू है या सबकी नेगेटिव वैल्यू है. बट इफ वी हैव टू टाइप ऑफ इंफॉर्मेशन, some may be positive and some may be negative, then we have to prepare bilateral or bar deviation diagram. बायोलेटरल बार डायग्राम तब यूज में आता है जब एक ही डायग्राम में कुछ वैल्यू हमें पॉजिटिव दे रखी हो और कुछ वैल्यू हमें नेगेटिव. These diagram represent two different attributes of data. These have both positive and negative aspect. जिसमें पॉजिटिव एस्पेक्ट को भी हमें रिप्रेजेंट करना है अपने डायग्राम से और नेगेटिव को भी. पॉजिटिव वैल्यूज आर शोन अबव द बेस लाइन. जो पॉजिटिव वैल्यूज हैं वो बेस लाइन से अबव में बनानी है एंड नेगेटिव वैल्यूज आर शोन बिलो द बेस लाइन. और जो नेगेटिव वैल्यूज हैं वो बेस लाइन से नीचे बनानी है. These diagrams are generally used when net changes data are to be represented like net exports, net imports or net profit. It means bilateral deviation bar diagram is prepared when we have information in net, means the difference between positive and negative. In illustration 10 you have seen years 2014 to 2018, foreign trade balance 2014 positive, 2015 negative, 16 also negative, 17 positive, 18 negative. So, we have prepared a deviation bar diagram. Above baseline, we have taken positive values and below the baseline, we have taken negative figures. So, this is represent only in that case where we have both type of figures, positive values as well as negative values. So, in the same slide, we have gone to a next part, pie diagram. Pie diagram means when we represent all the figures with the help of protractor and into कंपास. एक सर्कल में जब हम किसी फिगर्स को रिप्रेजेंट करेंगे तो उसको हम बोलते हैं पाई डायग्राम. A pie diagram is also component diagram, but unlike a bar diagram, it is circle whose area is proportionately divide the components. यानी कि जब हम अपने इंफॉर्मेशन को इस तरीके से रिप्रेजेंट करेंगे जहां पे हमें अपने डायग्राम को एक सर्कल के अंदर ड्रॉ करना है, उस सर्कल में वी हैव टू कन्वर्ट इनटू 360 डिग्रीज. सो in that case we prepared pie diagram. Now what are the steps for calculating pie diagram? First of all, we have to convert all the values into different angles converted in different 360s. See in illustration 11, a diagram we have to represent items of expenditure, food, education, housing, clothing, miscellaneous. So first of all, we have to total all the expenditure, and after that we have to calculate degrees or component of degrees. And the method of calculate is total expenditure is on denominator and the related item is on numerator into 360. जिस किसी भी चीज को हमें डिग्रीज में कन्वर्ट करना है उसकी वैल्यूज हमें न्यूमरेटर में फिक्स करनी है, उस एक्सपेंडिचर का टोटल हमें डिनोमिनेटर में कंसीडर करना है और उसकी मल्टीप्लाई करानी है इनटू 360. तो वी हैव कन्वर्ट द आइटम ऑफ फूड, एजुकेशन, हाउसिंग, क्लॉथिंग, मिसलेनियस in the form of degrees, and degrees are food 216, education 54, housing 36, clothing 36, and miscellaneous 18. After that we have to prepare a circle, and with the help of protractor or with the help of D we can represent all the degrees in a circle, and after that we have to give a different index. For example, sky blue we have represent food, gray we have represent education, white clothing, black for miscellaneous, and the violet one for housing. इसके बाद जितनी भी हमने डिग्रीज बनाई हैं उस डिग्रीज को हमने कन्वर्ट कर देना है, रिप्रेजेंट कर देना है डिफरेंट कलर्स से. नाउ अनदर एग्जांपल ऑफ पाई डायग्राम is we have seen two types of data, company A and company B. Items are construction, labor, bricks, cement, marble. Absolute expenditure is given, and after that we have to convert in the form of percentage, and after that we have to convert in the form of angles. So both we have converted company A and company B. In company A, angles are 180 degrees, 54 degrees, 90 degrees, 36 degrees. And company B, 252 degrees, 36 degrees, 54 degrees, and 18 degrees. And the total of both companies 360 degrees each. और दोनों डिग्रीज का जो टोटल आया है वो आ गया है 360 degrees each. Now we have drawn two circle, first for company A and another for company B, and with the help of protractor we draw pie diagram of both, and after preparing it we have to represent in the form of angles, in the form of colors, or in the form of designs. So you have to convert for, you have to prepare a pie diagram. First of all you have to convert it in the form of degrees in a circle, and the total degrees in a circle is 360 degrees. In the same slide you have seen one more illustration representing Pie diagram, marginal workers, main workers, and non-workers. So, first of all, we have to convert all those in the form of angles, and after converting it into angles, we have to draw in a circle with the help of protractor. One thing, students, must be kept in your mind, that after drawing the different angles in a circle, we have to represent it on the basis of any colors, on the basis of any shades. That is quite important. अगर हमने किसी चीज को represent नहीं करा है तो हमें उसका, इट इज द इंडेक्स, ये उसका एक तरीके से इंडेक्स है. तो इंडेक्स बनाने के लिए इन चीजों को हमें रिप्रेजेंट करना बहुत ज्यादा जरूरी है, जैसे हम और दूसरे डायग्राम में इंडेक्स दिखाते थे. नाउ व्हाट आर द मेरिट्स एंड डिमेरिट्स ऑफ डायग्रामेटिक प्रेजेंटेशन. ये जो जितने भी हमने डायग्रामेटिक प्रेजेंटेशन बनाए हैं, इसके हमें मेरिट्स और डिमेरिट्स देखने हैं. तो इसके मेरिट्स हैं, सबसे पहले अट्रैक्टिव. द फर्स्ट merit of diagrammatic presentation is it are very attractive for a viewer. These are interesting and are easily comprehended even by a layman. कोई अगर अननोन पर्सन है तो भी इस तरीके के डेटा को वो आसानी से समझ सकता है. सिंपल, huge mass of complex data we can be convert into diagram which is easy to understand. उसको समझना भी easy रहता है. Applications, the diagrams we can expected universally, whether in the field of newspapers, magazines or textbook. Comparison, the data which we represent in the form of diagrams, it is become convenient to compare two sets of data. For example, national income, side by side national income we can represent the number of religions, the major population who resides in a particular area. Impact, the diagram having long lasting impact on the viewer. And the last one, related information. Diagram also represent some detailed information about the data. For example, expenditure by a family on rent, on education, on housing, etc. Now, in the same, some demerits also. First one, limited use. Diagram can represent only limited information. Their capacity to present information is limited because these cannot show detailed information. डायग्राम का सबसे पहले डिमेरिट्स ये है कि हम इसमें डिटेल इंफॉर्मेशन को शो नहीं करते. नॉट ऑफ मच यूज फॉर एक्सपर्ट्स, दोज हु आर एक्सपर्ट्स, it is good for layman, but if you are expert, then diagram are not much effective for the users. Another one, only approximation. Diagram show only approximate values. The true value, correct value are not represented with the help of diagram. डायग्राम में सिर्फ हम अप्रोक्सीमेट वैल्यू तो जरूर कंसीडर कर लेते हैं, लेकिन एग्जैक्ट वैल्यू वी कान कंसीडर इन द डायग्राम. अनदर वन, incomplete information. When data are very huge, diagram by itself fail to present complete information if not supported by tables or any other corresponding detail. अगर हम अपनी इंफॉर्मेशन को सिर्फ डायग्राम की हेल्प से बताना चाह रहे हैं तो इट डज नॉट प्रोवाइड कंप्लीट इंफॉर्मेशन. फॉर इन डायग्राम वी हैव टू also give tables corresponding values for representing the values. अगर हमें किसी चीज को डायग्राम की हेल्प से दिखाना है तो साथ में उसके साथ उसकी टेबल या एडिशनल वैल्यूज को भी दिखाना कंपलसरी है. एंड द लास्ट डिमेरिट्स of diagrammatic presentation is not capable or further analysis. Diagram fail to be used for further analysis which reduce their usefulness for higher studies of statistical data. अगर हमारा कोई statistical data है और higher studies के लिए we have to compare it, तो हम उसका use नहीं कर सकते. Last but not the least, if the figures are small and we have to present an impact on the viewer instantly, then diagrammatic presentation is quite good. But if figures are large, for detailed study we have to consider, then one may avoid only diagram, but it should be supported by tables. यानी कि अगर आपको कोई लार्ज इंफॉर्मेशन देनी है तो सिर्फ डायग्राम के साथ साथ हमें उसमें उसकी डिटेल्ड इंफॉर्मेशन भी देनी पड़ेगी. इसी के साथ some objective type questions are also there. For example, first one, bar diagram is a two-dimensional diagram, one-dimensional diagram, three-dimensional diagram, and none of the above. So, after listening both the part of this chapter video, we have known that bar diagram is a one-dimensional diagram. जो हमारे bar diagram हैं वो वन डायमेंशनल डायग्राम होते हैं. इसी के साथ सेकंड, द डायग्राम विच रिप्रेजेंट इंफॉर्मेशन इन अ सर्कल. क्वाइट सिंपल. अभी इसी वीडियो में हमने देखा प्रीवियस स्लाइड में एक ऐसी इंफॉर्मेशन जिसको हम रिप्रेजेंट करते हैं एक सर्कल में, उसको हम क्या कहते हैं? ऑप्शंस आर देयर, बार डायग्राम, पाई डायग्राम, multiple diagram and subdivided bar diagram. So students, it is quite simple to give the answer of that question, that the information, the diagram which represent in a circle is called pie diagram. यानी कि ऐसी इंफॉर्मेशन जो हम एक सर्कल में बनाते हैं उसको हम कहते हैं पाई डायग्राम. नेक्स्ट, लाइन डायग्राम represent information through lines, bars, circle, rectangle. So very simple, line diagram represent the diagram with the help of lines. So you have to listen both video of this chapter, and you have to prepare also the different diagrams on your graph notebook, and these MCQ questions also you have to done on your notebook with very carefully, and it very helpful for you all.